Hi, this is Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. I just pulled off for a quick little pit stop here. I have a road trip this afternoon, and it's a long way to go, so a little bit of a break was good. But I wanted to talk to you about basically struggle in life, and the greater the struggle, the bigger the commitment is, the greater the success or the greater the reward. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I think about that from a, personal health perspective, as a business owner, as a nurse, working with patients, as a family member. Think about those things that are the hardest. Where do you struggle the most? And the more effort you put into them, more commitment you put into them, the greater the success and the reward on the back end. And now, typically with those struggles and that commitment, it's not a short-term gain, right? It's not a quick fix. It takes a period of time to work through big things in life. And, the harder you work at them, the more dedicated you are at it, the more likely you're going to be successful, and the more rewarding it's going to be. So think of all the things that you do in a given day. Usually there's, 20, 30 things you want to get done in a day, and you might get all the little stuff done that really doesn't matter that much, but then there might be a couple things that are actually really important for you to work on. And once you get those done, you're like, oh, okay, I feel like I succeeded today. I feel successful today. And so, I think about that from a fitness perspective. The fitness industry, if we are working hard towards a goal, and we stay consistent, we put in the effort, you stay committed, you're going to see the results on the back end. It doesn't happen, if you're training for a marathon, it doesn't happen if you're running once a month. You need to be running every day, right? Or just about every day, whatever those training programs are. But we know it's not going to happen by running once a month, right? We know if you're looking for weight loss that starving yourself for a few days is not going to be a long-term success for you. Changing your eating habits over time and making positive improvements are not only going to help your health benefits, make you feel better, but you have a greater chance of losing weight and keeping it off over time. In my clinical practice with myofascial release, the more committed you are to a treatment regimen, the more you do your homework, the faster you're going to see results and the longer you're going to achieve them. So think about that. The more you have to struggle, the more you have a commitment to that struggle, the greater the rewards on the back end. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. That's something that I'm definitely hitting on different tangents of my life. And God, why does everything have to be a struggle, right? Why does everything important have to be a struggle? But you know what? It is because it's hard. If it was easy, it wouldn't matter. So that's my message for you today. And I want you to think about where you're struggling. Where do you need to commit to yourself? And maybe you are, so stick to it. It's better for you in the long run. And then eventually you'll see the results that you want to see further down the road. So have a good day, and yeah, well, have a good day. I need to get back on the road.